The Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg has agreed to place Piotrans, the company that operates Johannesburg's Rea Vaya bus system, under business rescue. It follows alleged mismanagement and maladministration that have brought it to the brink of collapse. Former taxi owners who are shareholders say they are yet to be paid their dividends by the City of Johannesburg. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana is standing by with more. All right, Zola, good morning and thank you so much for joining us. We know that Piotrans is being placed under administration, a move that will be very detrimental to a lot of those whose livelihoods depend on this. What's the sentiments, especially amongst drivers at this point in time?
Well, Katleho, what I can tell you is that Rea Vaya drivers are very frustrated by what has been happening on top. I mean management. You'd understand that yesterday we got to speak to a former councillor of the City of Johannesburg who mentioned that when they launched this project, this was to ensure that they empower black people and also they provide reliable transport for commuters. But obviously, buses are still operating, but now people that are suffering on the ground, according to what we're hearing right now, are drivers, and they are saying that the situation has gotten worse, and what they are being told by management is a series of promises, and there is no deliverance. And I'm joined by one of the drivers. Mr. Matabula, thank you very much for your time. I mean, you are a shop steward, and I believe that you are aware of a lot of problems that most of the workers, including yourself, are facing under Piotrans.
Yes, correct. We are facing a lot of problems. In fact, it is over a year now where each and every month we have to strike to get our salary.
What are you being told by management in terms of fixing your situation as workers?
So far, as a union, as shop stewards, as employees, we are not consulted. We just hear from the media about the developments of the company as to what is going to happen tomorrow and thereafter. We are not properly consulted. We were supposed to be sitting on the table, amicable, and then we talk about the future of the company together with whoever is interested. For instance, if in our beliefs as a union is that if you have to put a company under business rescue, you need also to call interested parties on the table, meaning you have to call shareholders, you have to call labor, which is us, together with the creditors. If there is a problem, then we sit amicable around the table, we talk about it. Not to be told through the media that the company is through business rescue. It is something which is not sitting well with us employees.
Some workers are also alleging that they haven't received their 13 checks as they have been promised. How true is that?
Yes, it is true. We have not received 13 check, and we don't know when, because communication between us and management, when I mean us, I mean us as unions, is not that great, because management is not clearly communicating with us. Employees need a date to say, on a particular date you will get what, on a particular date you will get what, and it's not coming forth. So that is the complaint which employees are giving us as unions, that the company is supposed to communicate, tell us when are we going to get paid, because sometimes now we are no longer getting paid on the 27. We get paid on the 28, 30, 35. So even the 13 check, nobody knows when it's coming. And employees are angry now. They are boiling. It's like a time bomb. We can't even call a general meeting now. If you call a general meeting, it will be a strike, because they will demand an answer from the management as to when are they going to get their 13 check. So we are also in a corner. where we have to look at the interest of the employees and also balance it with the interest of the company. Although on the interest of the company, we are not that well informed.
Now, what is going to happen if the situation does not improve?
The situation on the ground, as I said, is boiling. What is going to happen is that if the situation does not improve, employees will revolt. They will revolt as to how and when is something else.
Now, 14 years ago, this Rea Vaya was approved by the City of Johannesburg and launched to empower black people. Would you confidently say it's still serving its purpose?
Well, it depends on which side of the coin you are. Serving the purpose of BEE, when you are the beneficiary of that BEE, you might talk a different language. But I believe the BEE is to serve a particular person, then that particular person empower another one. So it becomes a chain. So that chain now is something which we can talk in confidence that indeed is serving the BEE. We can't say so. Looking at the chain itself, not looking at a particular individual who is benefiting somewhere in a corner, making a decision about us. No, maybe he will talk on the other side of the coin, but on our coin, no. It's not benefiting us at all as employees. You can't tell me that I'm benefiting from the BEE when that particular BEE is making me suffer, you see, in terms of salaries and benefits and everything. You can't.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Now, that was Mr. Matebula, who's representing interests of Rea Vaya workers, basically saying that the situation has moved from bad to worse, saying that they are the ones that are actually feeling the pinch on the ground as much as operations are continuing and buses are moving, but there's a lot that they are not satisfied about as employees of Rea Vaya, and they are hoping that the situation at least improves, and if it does not do that, then the bomb is ticking, according to what he just said. Kat, back to you in studio.
All right, that was Zola Sholwana coming to us from Dobsonville in Soweto.